Hello guys, welcome one more time to the Barca family. Today, boys and girls, we're going to talk about Laporta's dream. Yes, what is Laporta's dream? Well, in this case, we mentioned three players that Laporta wants to bring to the club. In this case, we're talking about Lewandowski, Bernardo Silva, and Koundé. Well, as you know, guys, Xavi wants to bring all the players. He wants to bring all the signings for the pre-season. That is right. So, as you know, they already have activated the levers, and also, well, as we know, there are players that have to be sold. Also, we have to reduce the salary of most of our players. We have to be very careful. Also with the cost of these three possible new players. We're talking about Lewandowski, Bernardo Silva, and Jules Koundé. Three top players for me, in my opinion, and I think most of you agree, right? Three top players that they would give us a huge step ahead to fight for all the titles. In this case, well, let's start talking about Koundé. It seems that he would be the first player to come to Barcelona. There are negotiations between the two teams, between Barcelona and Sevilla. Well, it seems like they would let the player go for around 50 to 60 million. We know he's played as a center back. He has also played on the right, so it means that he would help us a lot there in the defense. Also with Araujo, they would be a couple of central defenders that would help us a lot. Yes, as we know, Xavi asked the player when he arrived from Qatar. At that moment, well, it was impossible, right, to bring any player. Now with the activation of these levers, well, probably Koundé would be one of the players to come. That would be excellent. Guys, would be one step beyond from what we are now. Well, the second player is Lewandowski. As we know, well, there have been many weeks, right, talking about Lewandowski and his arrival to the team. As we know, the player has asked his team to negotiate with Barcelona, and he only wants to think and accept Barcelona's offer. And that is something that we really thank to the Polish player, right? Also, we know Laporta promised the player to go for him, so that is why he also mentions all the time that he wants to go only to Barcelona. As we know, well, Bayern Munich would put things a bit difficult, but we know that at the end probably the player would go. Yes, they would let him go for around 50 million probably. We know Xavi wants to count on the player before the pre-season. We know it's a bit complicated. We know that there are many things to move before the player arrives, but I'm very confident that he will come to Barcelona. And the last player to talk is about Bernardo Silva. We talked about him yesterday, that's right. But now there is some information that says that probably these negotiations would go until August, when the market closes. That is the end of the market, and probably we will have to wait until that month to see if there exists any possibility to sign Bernardo Silva. As we know, first there will be many things to do, as for example selling Frenkie de Jong. As we know, Manchester United is interested on the player, and Barcelona are asking around 80 million for him. Anyway, Manchester City seems to, I think they don't want to let him go. Yes, they don't want the player to go, and they wouldn't accept less than 90 million. That is what it said. So let's see. It would be very difficult. Actually, I think Bernardo Silva would be the most difficult to bring to the club. Anyway, boys, girls, well, that is what we know as Laporta's dream, So let's see. We all wish that this dream come true. Yes, and at least, well, to bring two of them. I'm very confident that at least one of the players would arrive. Probably Lewandowski or maybe Koundé, depending on the negotiations. But I'm completely sure that at least one of these three will come. But that's what I think, boys, girls. What do you think? What is your opinion? Leave us your comment down below. I always read your comments, yes, and I reply to all of you. That is what I want to read, what you think. We are the Barca family, boys, girls. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.